All right, everybody, welcome to Circuit X Shred. My name is Chris Parkinson. We're going to get going in about 3 minutes here. All right, if you're just tuning in at home, you're going to need a backpack. I got a nice small one here. I'm going to fill my backpack with the collected works of Steven Erikson's magisterial Malazan Book of the Fallen. It's a beautiful, epic sci-fi fantasy series, 10 volumes that I'm putting into my backpack right now. Actually can be quite heavy. There we go. Now, besides this backpack, you're going to need a yoga mat or a mat to do your floor exercises. And that's about all you're going to need today. So grab some water and grab a towel. We're going to go in 30 seconds. Those of you at home, go ahead and click the link to my playlist on Spotify if you'd like, or just play your own music at home. All right, everybody, we got about 15 seconds before we go. So a couple of rules before we get going here. If you have a really hard wood surface that you're working out on, I'm gonna really tell you guys to not jump as high as you can and really modify your workouts. I have a really hard wood floor at home, so I'm not gonna be jumping really, really high or really doing too much plyometric stuff. Right, however, we're gonna get a great workout, right, regardless. Now, if you haven't done Circuit X Shred before, the whole idea is we're gonna warm up for about 5 or 6 minutes, right, and then we're gonna do supersets for 90 seconds. Right? Those supersets are gonna be 2 exercises that we do back to back. And I'm gonna give you a rep range for those exercises. For example, we may do squats followed by push-ups. Right? I'll give you a rep range. So you would do 8 squats followed by 6 push-ups. You would do the 8 squats, then you would do the 6 push-ups. You would do them back to back for the full 90 seconds. After that 90 seconds, we're gonna take a 30-second break, and then we're gonna repeat that one more time. After we've done it twice, we're gonna move on to the next superset. We have 8 supersets, we have 2 challenge sets. Right? So if you're at home, let's get ready to go on our warm-up. Set your bags and your books off to the side. If you're just joining us, welcome to Circuit X Shred. We're getting going right now with our warm-up. I want you to roll your arms forwards and backwards. Now when you do this, what I want you to try and do, right, is just move the arms here. So don't move the chest and the back or the hips. Just move the arms for full rotation in your arms forwards, and then switch those around and go all the way backwards. Really reach the arms all the way back behind you. That's it. 4 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. You're going to do a walkout for me. So walk your hands out to a plank. Pause for a moment. Walk your hands back to your feet. Reach up towards the sky. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Walk your hands all the way back out. Option here to bend your knees real generously, right, so you take care of your lower back. And just repeating, walking out to the plank, keeping your hands directly underneath your shoulders. When you walk out to your plank, 15 more seconds here. Walking back and reaching up towards the sky. 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back up. I want you to take a step forwards, lunge back, twist over the knee that's bent, and then step back up. Alternate your legs here. Step back, twist over the knee that's bent, step all the way up. Step back, twist, 2 movements, the reverse lunge and then the twist. All right, trying to keep your balance here and keep the front knee stacked over the ankle and step up and back. 15 more seconds here. Back, twist, and up. Back, twist, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back up. I want you to walk your hands out to a plank. Pause in your plank. You're gonna tap your shoulders with your hands without moving your hips side to side. So, like this. Bring the feet wide enough so that you do not move your hips. And this warms up the bicep muscles, warms up the chest muscles, warms up the shoulder muscles. Tapping shoulders, alternating without moving hips. Modification, down onto the knees, tap the shoulders. I'll be modifying an awful lot today, and just because it's really hard to do this killer workout and talk at the same time without being too overwhelmed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it back up, everybody. Break your feet a little wider than your hips. Get your toes to point out towards 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Just a nice deep air squat here. Work the range of motion. Bring the arms out in front. Come all the way up. As you come up, really squeeze the butt cheeks together. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And this is more of a sumo squat than a regular squat. Just finding your range of motion, trying to warm up the knees, trying to warm up the ankles. 15 more seconds here. And down, up, and up. All right, really firm the abdominals as you stand up. Try not to let your back arch or round when you do this. Keep a nice, what we call neutral spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it back up. Watch you do curtsy lunges for me. Step back behind and behind. You want to turn this into an ice skater at home? You can. I'm not going to demonstrate that now. I have a really hard wood floor. I want to protect my knees. All right, this is enough though. Make sure that when you're stepping back, you're not moving your hips side to side and doing this thing. What you really want to do is reverse lunge and then bring that other foot just barely behind you as you lunge. 15 more seconds here. All right, nice and low. Press all the way up. Really work to extend the hip as you step all the way up. 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up. You're gonna come down onto your mat. Lay down on your back. Bring your right leg up towards the sky. Send your left leg out in front. Keep the right leg straight. Firm the right thigh. Switch legs. Warming up hamstrings here. Warming up your abdominal muscles. 30 seconds here. All right, try to keep your tailbone flat, your pelvis flat, down toward the ground as you do this. All right, keep the shoulders curled up. Good, really reach that opposite leg all the way out in front of you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to your chest. Roll yourself back up. All right, guys, warm up is done. All right, you're gonna grab your bag full of books. Boom. Gonna have your mat here. We're gonna start our supersets. First superset is gonna be a front squat. So what you're gonna do is take that bag of books, gonna cradle it in your arms. Break your feet a little wider than your hips, and you come into a nice deep squat, and then come straight back up. And the whole idea here, right, we're putting that weight in front of our body instead of behind our body, so our core gets a little bit more focused when we do this. You're gonna do 10 of these. 10 squats, front-loaded squats. After 10 squats, you're gonna do 4 Spider-Man push-ups. That looks like this. Hands on the ground, gonna bring knee towards elbow, lower. Go back, opposite side. Knee, elbow, lower. That's 1. So you're just gonna do 2 on each side. So it's here, 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 here. And then you're right back up doing those front squats. 90 seconds, starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. You got 10 front-loaded squats, followed by 4 Spider-Man push-ups. Now keep the feet a little bit wider than your hips. Sink the hips back behind you, hinge from the hips, as you bend the knees. Try not to lean forwards too much here and round the spine. 10 of these. After 10, you got 4 Spider-Man push-ups, and then repeat. Back up, weight goes down. And then all the way back up. Back to 10 front-loaded squats. Move at your own pace here. Our whole idea is to do as many reps as you feel comfortable doing. Or should I say as many sets of these exercises. And up, back to our push-ups. Now, when you do these push-ups, you can also be on the knees and lower down and modify. Back up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover everybody, that's 90 seconds. All right, towel and water. At the beginning here, 30 seconds is gonna seem like an awful long time. As we get going though, that 30 seconds is gonna start to get slower and slower and shorter and shorter. Excuse me, faster and faster and shorter. I'm already out of breath. All right, we're going back, same thing. Pick up where you left off. If you left off, just finishing up the squats, go right back to the Spider-Man push-ups. Okay? Starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 front squats, 4 Spider-Man push-ups. Feet a little wider than hips, toes point out towards 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Keep actively reaching outwards with the thighs. Keep pressing through the big toes. So you get both the inner thigh and the outer thigh and butt to engage when you come up. All right, really get the inner thighs to explode as you come up and stabilize. And 1, back to the push-ups. And all the way back up. Right, the whole idea here is to see if we can overload the heart, right? So that after a time, your heart climbs and climbs and climbs. You keep the exercises going, your heart rate builds and builds and builds to a peak around that 60-minute, 60-second, 75-second mark. About 30 more seconds to go here. And down. And back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover, everybody. Bags down. 30 seconds, towel and water, while I demonstrate the next exercises. All right. Next exercise. Right, you may want to take books out of your bag. I'm going to keep the books in my bag, same weight. First exercise, side lunge, serve a tray. Right? Keep the bags out in front. Hug to your chest, just like we did. You're going to side lunge out to the side, serve the tray up, and come back up. Go to the same side every time. Out, and back up. We do the other side on the second round. You have 6 of those. After 6 of those, you're gonna put the bag down. You're gonna do 10 plank jacks. Hands on the ground. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. So 6 side lunge serve a tray, same side, 10 plank jacks. Get back up, 6 side lunge serve a tray, same side. We're trying to overload one side of your body here. 90 seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get those bags up. Side lunge, serve it out. All the way up. Make sure when you lunge, your chest stays nice and tall. Now you got 6 of these. When you step, foot and knee go into the same line. right, and then after your 6, you put that bag down. You got 10 plank jacks, nice and strong. Hands stay right underneath shoulders. And 10, you're back up. Grab your bag, same side. Side lunge, serve it out. All right, once again, what we're trying to do here with that shelf is get the core to kick in to prevent the back from rounding. And back up, down to plank jacks, 30 seconds. And 10, you're back up, 15 seconds. Let's get another rep, come on. 3, 2, and 1. Recover, everybody, bags down. 90 seconds, you got 30 seconds here to recover. Towel and water. And we go to this next side. All right, you're gonna go to the opposite side here. 6 and 10. 6 side lunge serve tray, 10 plank jacks. 15 seconds to go. Really use this time to recover. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, try to get your heart rate to slow a little bit. When you recover, or you can work harder on the next set of reps. 3, 2, 1. Grab those bags. All right, side lunge serve tray. All right, or back to the plank jacks, wherever you left off. And 6, you're back up, bag down, 10. And 10, back up. Transition is really critical here, everybody. Right, get right back up, right back into it. All right, as you keep moving through these exercises, test that range of motion. See if you can work as many muscles as possible. Bigger the range of motion with strength you have, the stronger we get. And out. 30 seconds to go. And back up. 15, finish up where you are. 3, 2, 1. Recover, everybody. Towel and water. Woo. 2 down, 6 to go. 30 seconds here to recover. Next 2 exercises. We're gonna use our bag for thrusters, right? So, you're gonna take your book bag, front load it one more time. Feet go a little wider than your hips. You're gonna go nice into a nice low sumo squat. Keep those elbows up, press up, bag goes right overhead. Down, bag goes right overhead. You got 10 of those, 10 thrusters. After that, you're gonna do single leg hip thrusters, bring our heart rates back down. You're gonna lay down on your mat. You're gonna keep the hands down by your sides. One leg goes up into the air, straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. 10 and 10 this time, guys. 10 thrusters, 10 hip thrusters. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pick up those bags. Down nice and low, press right overhead. 10. I really try to get the bag as high up over your head as possible so those hips back as deep as possible. 10 of these. All right, and then we go down to the floor. 10 hip thrusters, single leg hip thrusters. All right, really try to tuck your pelvis slightly when you do those hip thrusters. All right, doesn't matter how high in the air your butt goes. Try to keep the hamstring and the glute turned on without arching your back. And then you're all the way back up. Grab that bag, 10 more thrusters. Beautiful job so far, everybody. 15 seconds. All right, stay on that same leg when you go back down for your hip thrusters. 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. Everybody up. Towel and water. 30 seconds to recover here. Whew. Man. Breathe slow. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 10 and 10 on the other side, right? For the leg and doing your hip thrusters. 10 squat thrusters, 10 presses with the alternate leg. 30 seconds is up. I told you it was gonna go fast. 3, 2, 1, 90 seconds starts now. All right, as you start to fatigue, I want you to go slower with your reps. Try to keep the same range of motion. And down. Opposite leg for your hip thrusters. And back up. 30 seconds to go, everybody. All right, try to get one more set in, both your thrusters and your hip thrusters. Three, 2, 1. Recover, everybody. Towel and water. All right, 3 down. Have a challenge round here. 1 round. 45 seconds on, 45 seconds on, 45 seconds on, 45 seconds on. All right, so that all adds up. 3 minutes of work. No stop. All right, one exercise to the next, back to back. All right, first exercise you're gonna do is a mountain climber for 45 seconds. Hands down, knees. Modification, one knee, another knee. On the forearms, same thing, or this way. After 45 seconds, we're gonna roll over onto our backs. We're gonna do 45 seconds of crisscross, right? Or bicycle crunches. Bring your armpit towards your knee, not your elbow. 45 seconds, 45 seconds. I'm gonna give you a 15-second break to transition in between each one, but we're going without stopping. So there's gonna be no 30-second break on this one. 3, 2, mountain climbers, as many as you can in 45 seconds. 1, go. Go as fast or as slow as you like here. I want you to keep those shoulders stable though. Try not to bounce too much. All right, when you get fatigued, slow. And do slow mountain climbers. All right, real nice, real controlled. 15 seconds to go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Down onto your knees. Right, roll over onto your back. Right away, crisscross. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going. Bring the knee towards your chest, not towards the armpit. And bring the armpit towards the knee. Modification, right? Cross one leg over, up. Come back down, cross opposite leg, up. Right, go nice and controlled wherever you are. Right, the idea here is stability for the spine When you're dealing with stability for the spine, slower is better. You guys got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Everybody up. Told you, no break. Get yourself ready for mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. If you need to, slow down, knees down, take a break, but try not to just stop and lounge around like a Roman. Keep going. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Recover. All right, going right back down to crisscross. Lay on your back. Hands go behind your head. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice and controlled. Right? Or modified. Up. And then up. Up. And up. $20 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody up. Whew. Man alive. We got 4 more exercises. Breathe, 30 seconds. All right, 3 more exercises, 1 more killer at the end. Next 2 exercises. Now you're gonna grab your book bag. You got deadlifts, right? So, nice deadlift, feet a little wider than the hips. The key for a deadlift is to hinge from the hips, not to round the spine. Right, so that bag goes right down in front of you. Gonna bend the knees slightly, hips go straight back, come straight up, hips come forward. Straight back with the knees and the legs, knees bend slightly, hips thrust forwards. You got 10 deadlifts. After 10 deadlifts, you have 4 plyo push-ups. That looks like this. 3 different options here. Down, up. Right. Second option, knees on the ground, down, up, and back down. Third option, lower all the way to the ground, pick your hands up and explode, press up, right? The whole idea is to lower slow, and then when you release your hands, really jam them into the earth and press straight up towards the sky. You got 10 deadlifts, 4 plyo push-ups. Starting in 3, 2, 1, we're going, everybody. All right, hinge from the hips, knees bend slightly. As you come up, keep those shoulders retracted the whole time. Core is braced. Press down through the heels, right, to really press the hips forward. The key is to root through the heels to bring yourself up. 10 of these, and then 4 plyo push-ups. Right, it doesn't matter how low your chest goes, it matters how much you hinge from the hips and how much you press into the ground with your heels to bring those hips forward. And then all the way up, you got 4 plyo push-ups, either on the knees, right, or in the hands. Come up and back down. Or here, pressing straight up. Lowering, pressing straight up. Press straight up, press straight up. You're back up. We got 30 seconds to go. Back to your deadlifts. Grab that bag, right, down slow, press up. Right, that explosion presses straight through the heels to bring the hips forwards. You got 10 seconds. Finish up where you are. 3, 2, 1, recover. Beautiful work, everybody. 30 seconds, towel and water. Now, on this next set, right, really focus on finding that nice clean range of motion in your deadlift. Right? The greater the range of motion, the more you're gonna lengthen, right, those hamstrings, right, as you start to come down. The more power you're gonna have, the more butt you're gonna be able to use when you come all the way up, when you do the other end of the motion. All right, going again in 3, 2, 1. 10 deadlifts, 4 plyo push-ups. Let's do it. Keep those shoulders back. Try not to let those shoulders round forward when you do this deadlift. All right, and then place it down, get down onto your mat, right to those plyo push-ups. And back up. 45 seconds to go. Try to get another round in. It's 15. Finish up where you are. Three, 2, 1. Recover, everybody. 30 seconds. All right. Eyes on me, everybody. Next 2 exercises. You got your bag full of books. You got kneel to squat. So that looks like this. Start down on your knees on your mat. Come right back up to a squat. Back down onto the knees. Back up to your squat. You got 6 of those. Right, after 6 of those, you got a side plank with a twist. Down on the forearm, hand up, twist through, go straight up. Twist through, go straight up. 6 and 6. So this is 1, right? And then 6 side plank pass-throughs. Right, grab your book bags, everybody. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 90 seconds. You start in a squat, down onto the knees. We got 6 of these. Back up and down. And 6. Beautiful. You're gonna alternate here. So 6 on one side, right? And then after your next 6 knee up downs, you're gonna do 6 on the other side. And up. Six and 6. Stay low. Keep the butts low. And 6. Beautiful. Bag down. Opposite side. Side plank pass through. Option. Knee on the ground to pass through. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. 30 seconds to recover, then we do it all over again. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Try to get the heart rate to come back down. Right? The more fatigued you get when you work out, right? The more you start to rely on muscles you already have. What we want to do is really work the muscles we don't have. That means when we get fatigued, we actually try to go slower, not faster. Right? To incorporate all those supporting muscles we tend to, right, ignore when we work out. 4, starting again. 3, 2, 1. You got 6 up downs, 6 side plank pass through. and 6. Bags down. Remember, alternate here. 6 on one side, 6 on the other. And back up. 45 seconds to go. Six and 6, all you get. And done. 15 seconds. Finish up where you are, nice and controlled. Three, 2, 1, recover. Towel of water, everybody. Man alive. Woo! We got 2 more, y'all. 1 more regular 90-second set. 1 more burnout set. Next 2 exercises. Right, you're gonna take your book bag. Right, you're gonna do a reverse lunge to a wood chop. So, take your bag, reverse lunge, swing that bag down towards the floor, right back up in front of you. Now, when you're doing this, that nice slow lunge, when you come up, right, it's almost like, right, a kettlebell swing. Right, the foot propels you up and the bag up here. Shoulders are gonna work too, but it's mostly the leg and the momentum that propels the bag up. All right, after 6 of those, right, you're gonna take your bag off to the side, and you got 10 squat taps. So you're gonna start with your legs strong out to the side, down and up, and then up. 10 of those. You got 6, right, reverse lunge, wood chop, 10, squat taps. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Reverse lunge, stay on the same side here, folks. So if you want, step the left leg back, right, and bring that bag up. After you're done the squat taps, stay on the same leg, right? 6 and 10. And up, bag goes down, or if you want, keep the bag. And 10, same side you did before. Right, down, up. Right? That front leg does most of the work to propel the bag up. 6 and 10. "30 seconds. Same side, we're overloading the same leg. "10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. 30 seconds, towel and water. Now, this next time, you're gonna switch that reverse lunge wood chop over to the other leg. When you do the squat taps, I want you to start with your feet out wide and then come to the middle. So it's a tap and then to the middle. Try to snap the legs together. The squat happens in the middle. 4, the 90 seconds, 3, 2, 1. We're going, everybody. 6 and 10. And back down. Remember, start in the middle, tap out. 10, back, bags up. Same leg, up and through. If the front leg propels, try not to push off the back foot. $15 seconds to go. See if you get one more round in. Four, three, two, one. Recover, everybody. 30 seconds here to recover. But if you're playing the soundtrack at home, just fast forward to Lita. Little Kiss Me Deadly. Little throwback here. Now, next two exercises. 3 minutes, no stop. First exercise, single leg squat. Here's how you do that. On the right leg, down and up. Right? If you need to, that back foot can tap slightly, but I want the hips to go back, the front knee to bend. You're gonna do that for 45 seconds. After 45 seconds, you're gonna lay on your back. You got sit up and punch. Up, 1, 2, back down. Up, 1, 2, back down. Up, 1, 2, for 45 seconds. You do that once, and then twice. 3 minutes of work. No stopping, everybody. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Single leg squats. Doesn't matter how fast you do these. What I want you to see if you can not do is this thing. Don't bring the knee forward of the toes. Keep the knee back. Right, you really gotta do that hip hinge. Down and up. Press through the big toe, right, on the right foot to keep your stability. 20 seconds here. Does not matter how many of these you do. The slower, the better. Good. 3, 2, 1. Stand up, everybody. Lay down on your backs. You got to sit up and punch. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up, 1, 2, and back down. 45 seconds of work here. Again, slower, better. $20 seconds to go. Three, 2, and 1. You're back up, everybody. Right over onto the other side. Left leg, single leg squats. 3, 2, 1. We go. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Down onto your back. Sit up and punch. 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds. That's all you get today. Come on. $20 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're up, everybody. Woo! Beautiful work, everyone. Little warm down. 3 minutes, everybody. Go ahead and take a wide-legged stance here. Bring your feet really wide. Bring your right arm across. Bring your left arm underneath. Breathe slow. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Switch the arms up, left side. Reach up, grab the right elbow, lean over towards the left. Reach up, grab the left elbow. Release. Onto your mat, walk your hands over towards your left leg. Right heel comes to the floor, stretch your hamstring. Come back to the middle slightly, pivot left foot to face towards the back of the mat. Lunge, squeeze right butt cheek, try to get right hip to extend. Stretch the hip flexors, right arm goes up. A little lean over towards the left side of your body. Bring both hands back down. Walk your hands over towards your right foot. Bring the left heel to the earth. Pivot. Left knee comes down. Little squeeze to left butt cheek. Left arm goes up. Little lean over towards the right side of your body. Bring both hands back down. Come back to a wide-legged stance. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull shoulder blades towards one another. Dive your head down towards the ground. Release your hands down to the ground. Great work today, everybody. My name is Chris P. If you want to stick around, about 10 minutes from now, we're going to do Killer Core together. 5:30 tonight, I have Power Yoga. 7:30 a.m. on Thursday, I got Vinyasa. 3 p.m. on Friday afternoon, Yoga for Athletes. Hope you're all well and being safe. Take care.